Hi everybody, welcome back to the first Slow Fashion Friday video of 2024. Lumpy says hello. Do you want to get down? You want to get down? I love you. I took a little break from Slow Fashion Friday to get through the holidays, so I was really craving a little declutter action for today. This is actually the aftermath. Everything is done in the kitchen. He's biting my hand right now. Lumpy, stop. Be a good boy. For those of you who may be new here, welcome. This channel is typically all about thrifting and my adventures in reselling. But in September, I decided to initiate this big decluttering mission in my house. So every Friday, instead of thrifting, I stay home and I declutter a portion of my house. And I knew during the holidays that my first video back was going to be my refrigerator and my pantry. Two areas that get totally overloaded during the holidays. Jay and I have been empty nesters since last fall of 2022. We've really gotten used to just things being a little bit more quiet, having a little less stuff as far as the kitchen and refrigerator goes when you don't have like teenage boy here with all of his friends. I just let Lumpy out to be with Jay. He was being naughty. So this video today shows a lot of just my refrigerator and going through everything. Let me know in the comments if this is a struggle you have. Just an overflowing refrigerator and cabinets and cupboards after the holidays. I feel very blessed that we have so much food, but at the same time, it's just time to shed some of it. So this morning, both Rocco and Angelina left. If I had a timeout spot, you would be in it. Let me treat my life. Nothing like trying to do a 2-minute clip and having it be so complicated. If you enjoy content about reselling, thrifting, or decluttering, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I upload about 2 videos every week. All right, let's jump right into it. Today is the day we are cleaning out the fridge. Crazy enough, we have already done a round because today is 1 week since Christmas, so there's some stuff that we already got rid of. Okay, let's come over here to the pantry. We have lots of snacks in here because we get so many snacks for Christmas. But here's the full view. Okay, heading into the grocery store to get some soup. Rocco just left with his girlfriend to drive to North Carolina. Angie's on the road to Pennsylvania, and I need to do some healthy shopping. All right, I am home. I just unpacked all of my groceries, but now I'm unpacking my refrigerator too. So maybe I should have done groceries later, but I did get this for Lumpy. He loves his fresh stuff. I bought him some raw stuff last week. This week he's getting fresh pet. Do you like it? You are a fresh pet. You're a fresh. Hopefully he likes that. All right, I'm gonna put away some of the frozen stuff and then start dinner in the Crockpot. I got these power waffles, these Kodiak. I like these protein packed. I'm trying to at least get stuff that's high in protein if I'm going to have carbs in the morning. One of these is 115 calories. I don't think that's bad at all. So I can top that with like cottage cheese or yeah, something like that. I also love my frozen fruit for smoothies, and I also mix it in with my oatmeal. I also got the 000 blended yogurt. These were on special. Typically we buy the 60-calorie yogurt. This is 30 extra calories, so it's 90 calories, but it's higher protein. So I think this is a better call for staying full. Right, handsome? You're very close to me when there's food involved, aren't you? All right, I think I'm gonna get the Crockpot going, and then I'm going to empty everything out of the fridge. Sometimes I will buy the chicken that's on special, but only if I know I'm cooking it that day. So we had some chicken left over that I needed to cook, and then I'm gonna add this to it. I often do this meal when I just don't have time to cook and I wanna get chicken cooked because I don't want it to go bad. So this is going in the Crockpot, and all I will add to it is I bought this Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo wing sauce. This has a few more calories than the original hot sauce over here. A couple tablespoons of ranch dressing, and then I'm gonna dice up an onion and just throw it in and have it ready for dinner. Also, I never measure the buffalo sauce, but for today's purposes, in case anyone's wondering, this is 1 cup. But I think I might add a little bit more to this. Adding about another 1/3 of a cup, and I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing. Hidden Valley Ranch, and by 2 tablespoons, I mean about that much. Okay, I have it on high for 6 hours, and then I bought a huge package of celery and carrots, and it's just yummy. It'll be ready around 6 o'clock. The other recipe that I'm making today, Lumpy, you're so funny. I saw on Instagram on a reel. It looked super delicious. It was a meal that you could prep ahead of time, all vegetarian. They did a ton of these mini cucumbers, peppers, 1 red onion. There's just 3 of these. I use the other ones in a vegetable chili that I do. Some fresh parsley, lemon, and some pretty firm avocados, and then you add chickpeas and you toss it all together with like a balsamic vinegar dressing, or maybe it's just balsamic vinegar. I have to revisit the recipe. And then you can put it in a container and it can last up to like 6 or 7 days, she said, I think. So I'm gonna prep this later. So I just pulled it out because I need to start cleaning. All right, so I moved some stuff around on my counter. This was lemon water I had. I think it's time to throw out the candy canes. There's some Lindt chocolates. Not gonna throw those out, but I am gonna put them aside. And this is what my island looks like right now, because I haven't put the rest of the groceries away because I'm gonna be pulling everything out onto the counter. I'm gonna start with the fridge, clean that out. We started, as you saw, cleaning, but then since then we've ordered takeout. So it's gotten a little bit messier. Not as bad as the first view, but everything's still going to come out because the counters are dirty. So this is kind of the second wave. And then I will add whatever groceries need to go back in. And then we're gonna come over here and then clean out this cupboard over here. Again, shouldn't be too bad, but like this box of cereal, who knows how long that's been in here. These goldfish, there's like 4 goldfish left. A lot of the candy I'm just packaging up, sending with Rocco back to college. I don't care if he eats it or doesn't eat it. He can give it to his roommates. What do you think, Lumpy? You want goldfish? Spring mix. I got some stuff to do. Stuffed mushrooms again. Miso soup from last night. Chipotle from Rocco. Rice. All the leftovers I think are gonna go. These carrots have seen better days. This is the other thing. Just like with clothing, if I'm not going through my cabinets and refrigerator, I end up buying stuff that I don't need. Like I didn't need celery and carrots. I had some full-size carrots that would be fine with our buffalo chicken, but now I have extra. That's pizza from last week. It was gluten-free for Rocco's girlfriend. We bought this beautiful rosemary before Christmas for a couple of the charcuterie boards, but it's dying. This is thyme. I don't know if I'm going to use the thyme, but at least that looks like it's still in good shape. So Jay recently went through this, and most of this is good. I think I'm just going to clean this out and wash it. They were nice and clean now. I took out almost all of the shelves, clean them all. I put this back first because I didn't want the meat out for too long. But I'm going to start putting stuff back. Okay, I'm starting to filter some of the stuff in. I have my veggies over here, the mixed greens here. That's the soup I'm going to make this weekend. I have 4 containers of ricotta. We make homemade gnocchis over Christmas every year. And also I did lemon ricotta cookies this year. So I have an abundance of this. So I will probably have to think of a recipe that has some ricotta. Same idea, heavy whipping cream and heavy cream. These are both things we bought for baking during the season. So I don't know how long that stuff is gonna last. Have our almond bries here. As soon as Rocco goes to college, the milk will be gone. We have so much butter. Again, I definitely buy more during the holidays for baking, but clearly I bought more than I needed. This is always the stuff that makes the fridge look messy once this stuff starts going in. I'm going to cut up these carrots for today's buffalo chicken. I might toss those. Yeah, those aren't going back in the fridge. And then I have all sorts of mustards and condiments, relish, all that sort of stuff that's going in. This is the collagen that I use, and I do like to keep this right on the door here with the lemon and lime that I put in with my little concoction in the morning. I didn't realize I already had a collagen open, so I gotta have that one in the back first. And then I did my lemon juice and my lime juice, which I like to add to my water in the morning. All right, these are all teriyakis or liquid aminos or coconut aminos, soy sauce. I might mix these three together, even though Tamari is soy free. I'm gonna mix these three together. Definitely gonna be checking all of the expiration dates, right, handsome? Definitely throwing this out because I don't know when the salsa was opened. This is what makes me so underrated happy. I just filled this one soy sauce up. There's not much in here. I'm just gonna toss that. Probably shouldn't mix the coconut aminos with soy sauce because they're two separate things, but whatever. I usually cook with them both. So I put some of the coconut aminos in there, and then I have an empty soy sauce. So I can trash all these, put this away. This is teriyaki and General Tso, so I'll keep those. I'm gonna continue to do this with all my condiments and then try to make some sense of it all. All right, the counter is clear of refrigerator stuff. That's all stuff that goes in the pantry. And chicken's cooking. I have like 1 or 2 eggs left in there, so I'm probably gonna add that to the fridge. I'm gonna incorporate this in today's dinner. Let's take a peek in here. This is everything. I'll give you a little tour here. We have yogurt almost every day, so I have the yogurt stacked there. All those cheeses, I need to figure out what to do with that. Down here, I just have a row of jams and jellies, and then, you know, pepperoncini, capers, Romano cheese, the usual. Then over here, I decided to put all of our salad dressings in ketchup, mustard, and mayo, like condiments. And then over here, I put all of the sauces. So our hot sauces, soy sauces, buffalo sauce, all that sort of stuff. Worcestershire. Up here, we have more jams and jellies. I'm seeing a theme here. Some horseradish over there. Cocktail cherries. I might toss these, but Jay sometimes does them for our drinks. This is a fig spread I had during the holidays. And then over here, like I said, veggies are in here. Looks nice. All of our cheese and deli over here. Look at how much space we have for our fruit. We just have some apples, lemons, and oranges. It's so nice to see everything so clean. Love having space. And then up here, big coffee people here. So we have like pumpkin spice latte. I just checked the date on that. It's good until February. Coffee Mate. I've been trying to do more of this type of stuff and not have like the fake sugar or sugar in general. And then of course the heavy whipping cream. I have a feeling this stuff is going to be tossed soon. The orange juice in the back. We had mimosas for Christmas. My mixed greens. Does anybody else keep Chick-fil-A packets at their house, or is it just me and garlic? What a lovely combo. Oh, we're beeping. Hold on. Down here, blueberries. We're buy one, get one free at the grocery store. So I got blueberries. And these are just a couple leftovers. These are breadcrumbs that I used when I made my stuffed mushrooms, and I bought some sausages, so I might make stuffed mushrooms. That's leftovers right there. And that's really it. It's amazing. It's so peaceful. And I love that we have space for things. That's it. So I haven't done the freezer. I don't know if I'm doing the freezer right now. The freezer's not too bad. So I think that's it. We're going to do the same thing over here, but I am going to take a break and have some lunch. Hi. All right. I have no makeup on today. I woke up early to get all the kids off and then went to the grocery store and came back and started filming immediately. So I showered, but I didn't put makeup on. So I've cleared out 2 shelves. I like already pre-sprayed all the yuckies. I'm going to clean out this one as well and just put everything back in. Here's what my clean counter now looks like, the one that I just cleared off. Similar to the food in the fridge, there's a lot of this stuff that's not going back in there. A lot of these treats over here, I put all the candy that the kids got for Christmas from people over here. This is from Japan in August. That's getting tossed. If there's anything that can go to a food pantry, I will bring it. We have a local food pantry. But mostly it's like candy and open stale cereal and things like that that will go. And as I put things back in, I will show you how I'm sorting things, but right now I am just working on clearing out and wiping down.
If you feel like you don't wanna get close to me, close to what we used to be, but I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling it too? Oh baby.
So a few things we're tossing. This is very old, barely any granola. That's going. These chili lime nuts, those are going. Then I'm kind of keeping the boxes separate because I'm going to break all those down. These are Girl Scout cookies. I'm tossing those. Those probably aren't bad, so a little wasteful, but you know, sometimes when I'm trying to be healthy, I have to let go of some things. This is opened gluten-free pasta. Okay, we have a ton of pasta in here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 things of pasta. So I think we're all set with that. These are all broths right here for soup. Some skinny popcorn, my honey wheat pretzels, which I really like. I kind of put a lot of my carby things on this shelf for whatever reason. Usually I have a basket over here with snacks. And the little mental game I play is when I open my pantry, this is the shelf that I see first. So I like to put healthy things there. And then some of my like snacky, more high calorie things down here. And then what ends up going on this shelf is like cans and oils and things like that. We have liquor up there, which gosh, some of that stuff has been there for so long. Although my girlfriends and I make homemade limoncello every year. We call it amicello. Bottled with love and laughter. There's Kim, there's Marguerite, Tabitha. You've seen all three of these girls in my videos. This is us in the North End in Boston. Kim's family is from the North End, so we usually celebrate there. It's been a couple years since we took this picture, but this was, I don't know what year. I think it's last year's. I don't know when the last time we did it was, but we do it every year. That I was happy to find. I usually gift those bottles. So I cleared out the little wire basket down here. I usually put like potatoes and onions. We have our very important Millennium Falcon waffle maker. The kids gave me an Instant Pot, which I don't use all the time. And then we have like a griddle. That's vinegar from like making eggs at Easter. I think I'm going to like this. I don't know when that was last used. I think these chips are good. Like this is me in a nutshell. Okay, random potato chips from that bag. These crackers, like what the heck, Lori? Why? Do I really need these oyster crackers from the restaurant? I don't think so. These potatoes have seen better days, like when they start to look like that. Either need to make them, no, those are bad. Those are bad. I got those at Trader Joe's. I always feel so wasteful doing this. Please don't come after me. I'm trying to be better. And my potato. I just bought these onions today. I'm very sad that my Honey Nut Cheerios are stale. How happy are you that I'm throwing all this away?
Very happy.
Silly question. But these are not stale. These are not Honey Nut Cheerios. These are pumpkin spice Cheerios. And I also have these couple containers I might put some stuff in. And I'm also collecting all of the boxes. So I moved the cans down. I still wanted to clean up here, so I wiped this down. And as I was cleaning up here, I brought cans down here. But I just wanted to show, again, I picked up 2 cans of chickpeas for the recipe that I want to make, and we had 3. We have 3 huge containers of oats. We're trying to figure out like things that we need to use. Obviously lots of pasta. I bought 4 containers of soup broth when we had 2 already. I took the containers and I added like all of our snacks, like relatively healthy snacks, like our protein bars and little Omega Deluxe nuts. Put them in there, put the Cheerios there, but we threw out 3 giant boxes of stale or old cereal that was taking up so much room in here. This is also a result from baking over the holidays. I make my biscottis that I featured on this channel. That is a great recipe. I also got raw almonds. I wasn't sure like what I was gonna make. I made several batches, but I still have pistachios left over. My mom made these nuts for the kids. Rocco will probably end up taking them to school. My mom and my Auntie Jackie also make us Chex Mix every year. We've been eating a lot of that, so that just went in here. And then Anthony for Christmas Anthony went to Magnolia Bakery for us at Christmas. Definitely going to enjoy these treats from Magnolia in New York. I put this whole bag together for Rocco of just snacks that I don't want in the house. This is like a little snack area over here. The Pringles I should probably throw away, but I love Pringles. Some crackers that were in, they had the giant box, some popcorn. I make this soup all the time. The little red box of soup from Lipton is what I use when I make my Italian wedding soup, this. So I make that a fair amount. I'm debating on bringing the soup up here because this bottom shelf is getting a little crowded. All right, it is now 3:27. I have been going since I got back from the grocery store at 10:30. I took about a half-hour break for lunch. This is what my space looks like right now. Over there in the corner, you'll see I still have to cut tonight's carrots. This is what dinner looks like several hours later. It's still cooking. That's the buffalo chicken. That's gonna go for another hour or so. I condensed my flowers. I got rid of a bunch of stuff. Some old fruit that wasn't looking so hot, my little candle. It feels so peaceful. In all truthfulness, I haven't even started to edit, but I just wanted to get this last glance. Hi, Lumpy. He smells the chicken. I ended up putting away all the supplies to make the salad with the avocado and the cucumbers. I just didn't have it in me after today. Still have to cut all the carrots. He is everywhere. Still have some dishes in the sink. This is all the real deal here. I need to do that. The only reason there's dishes is because I need to unload. So we will take a peek over here and I'll show you where we're at. As you guys know, I don't have all the fancy bells and whistles. This is a very realistic reveal. I thought that I might go out and buy some containers for everything, but I ended up just using what I had, which is really nice. And look, I even have some space in there. So let me just break it down for you what I ended up doing. All of my pasta and rice is over here in the bottom right. It was even more than when I first showed it. So much so that I had to move a little bit to the left. I was trying to keep it to 2 rows over there on the right-hand side. Some of the snacks I kept here, but I moved a couple. I'm gonna show you where I ended up putting some stuff. This row here to the right is mostly just canned goods. Lots of beans for chili, some sauce for when we make homemade sauce, mostly chili stuff, and the chickpeas that I just bought, and the other ones that were already here, some tuna. A little old El Paso fajita kit. I had another old El Paso kit that was half opened, and I could not believe the amount of things that were in here that were open and stale. It was ridiculous. Over here, I put some of the sweeter things. So I have my peanut butter, my cookie butter, some pineapples, some apple butter spread, and those are the snacks from Magnolia that Anthony grabbed us for Christmas for a little gift, and I just put those above. I'm trying to keep all my snacks down here, but those are up there. Over here, this is all oatmeal. 3 giant containers, 42-ounce containers of rolled oats. Plus we have Bob's Red Mill. I have 1 little package of Quaker oats left and some old-fashioned oats back there. Really have to focus on making some oatmeal in the upcoming days. There's the soup that I showed earlier. And then over here is mostly pickles, dressings, oils, vinegars, and then over in this last row are just some things that haven't been opened yet. Actually, I could put this jam down here because I'm trying to keep the sweet separate from the other stuff. So what changed is up in that top row, I put some of my baking cans. So my pumpkin, some coconut milk, some sweetened condensed milk, that stuff that I feel like I can never find when I want it. So I wanted to keep it separate from all of the cans down here that are more for like cooking. And then in addition to that, I pulled some stuff from another cabinet, which is all baking stuff. And I just put like some frosting over here. We usually make our own frosting, but like this stuff we just collect over time. Some pumpkin mix, some of the stuff I showed you earlier, the scones, we meant to make these on Christmas morning. We ended up doing a different recipe. Some cake mixes over there. So that's really it. That's everything. I have some popcorn down here. So we actually have a popcorn machine that we use all the time. And we get these little packages from Amazon that we get delivered to the house. But when we're being healthy, I like to just use olive oil with regular popcorn seeds, and this giant container was in there and it didn't need to be. So I put it over here with the popcorn machine. Lumpy's been really mellow today, but oh, it just feels so peaceful here. Now this cabinet hasn't really been tackled yet, but I'm gonna show you what I did. This whole row right here had a ton of Lumpy's treats, his little greenies that I give him all the time. So I moved open packages of greenies here in this container. I had milk bones that I put here. There's no reason for them to be in there. And it was just very cluttery looking because they were like half open boxes. So that freed up a lot of space on this cabinet, this shelf right here. So these are the greenies. They were being delivered to me every 3 months when Lulu was alive, and I just have so much backstock. This is the spoiled child that I also just canceled the delivery for. Well, I paused it because that comes every month, and I have a couple backlogs of that. A couple more of Lumpy's treats here. To the right, not that it's the greatest idea to store my dog treats with baking, but these are all bags of like chocolate chips that we didn't use during the holidays, the pistachios and the almonds that were to the left earlier. I decided to move them over here and just put them all on their own shelf for baking purposes. I mean, well, we could probably eat pistachios even if we're not baking, but now I know they're over here. I had dates that I had a couple containers of dates, made that one container, put them all together, and then up here is all of our baking supplies. So our sugar, our flour. I didn't go through this today. This is definitely for another day, but I did end up pulling a lot of stuff out. Like I threw away this giant tub of coconut oil that had expired in 2019. Certain things that I just don't think to look at. I also had this really nice Dutch chocolate cocoa powder, which I spent a decent amount of money on. Also expired in 2019 or 2020. They both took up a lot of space in here, so it was nice to get rid of those. Hi, handsome. Oh, the sun's coming in. You love it. Do you have a good day? Yes, you're a good boy. You're so handsome. I love you. So let's take one last glimpse here, because I did move a couple things around. I ended up bringing the peppers in. This is what I was gonna make today, so I had to make some space. Also, this protein shake was in the cabinet. I took the paper off of it, you know, the container it was in, and I just lined it up here. Sometimes we put protein shakes in our coffee instead of coffee creamer. Also, I brought over the cucumbers and the parsley. That was part of the recipe that I was gonna make today. It was just toast because I've been busy. So it's pretty full. I mean, I got rid of a lot, but it's pretty full, but it's super organized and everything's fresh and I can see everything. So that is everything for today. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, everybody, that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. It feels so good to have a clean kitchen, a clean refrigerator, some healthy groceries in my refrigerator, and a plan for some healthy eating this winter. I'm excited to go back and do that recipe that I didn't have energy to do. I just lost my steam by the end of the day, but I will include a link to the Instagram post that had that recipe because it was really good, and I'll be sure to mention it in a future video, let you know how I enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much. I will be back next week for probably a Thrift with Me video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Salud, Happy New Year. I'll see you soon. Bye.